About a month ago, Funko announced that they were going to be making Iron Man's Hall of Armor out of Pops. And I was super pumped about it because that meant we were going to be getting dozens and dozens of new Iron Man suits. And then they created 4 of them and then that was it. And so they could be doing more in the future, but I can't wait that long. So I decided to buy a bunch of Hall of Armors and we're going to be making our very own today. So let's get started. Now, when trying to put other Iron Man Funko Pops into these Hall of Armors, it wasn't that bad. There was just one pretty big problem. And it's the fact that these Pops are actually stuck to the base. So when you look at it here, there's no way you can just take it out easily. It's completely glued in. So I decided to do a little bit of experimenting before we just jumped into it. And this is how it turned out. The Iron Man separate like this, which I think still looks really great by itself. And then I was able to sand it down on the bottom because there was actually like little pegs that were holding this thing in. And I honestly think it doesn't look that bad. Like, I mean, there's a couple scratches since I sanded it down, but there's nothing I can do about that. And so now, everybody, with that being said, let me see if I can pop this thing out of here. I think I just pushed back last time, and then the feet should have came off, or maybe I go forward. Oh, okay, the glue has cracked. I repeat, the glue is cracked. Now let me go backwards, maybe? I don't know, this could take a second. This may not be the best idea, but I've already broke out the X-Acto knife. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, okay, we're getting this. Nice, it's almost there. I gotta say, there is a lot of glue on these things. Yeah. And I do get it that Funko doesn't really want you to take them off, but if you're only gonna make 4 of them, I've gotta do what I gotta do. Woo! I got it! I got it! And now this one didn't come off as clean as the first one, but it still looks pretty decent. If you guys want to check it out, there it is off the base. Now the question is, does it stand? Not yet, because it still has the peg in the bottom. And then after I popped it out of the display case, all I did was sand down the bottom to look pretty flat like this. And now with that being said, I've got my work cut out for me. I'll see you in a couple hours. Alright everybody, I am back, and this took a lot longer than I expected. And if I'm gonna be honest, it really wasn't taking the Pops off of the base, it was more so sanding it down, and I think they turned out pretty great. So if you guys want to check it out, we have all 6 of them ready to go for brand new Iron Man Pops. And I gotta say, these things turned out pretty clean, especially because they're gonna be next to each other like this, and I did see that Funko said they kind of like lock together. I'm not really getting any of the locking, and I guess they do sit on top of each other pretty flat, so maybe that's what they were talking about. And right now I'm kind of debating on how I want to do this. Do we do it too high and then have it 5 across, or do we go 10 all the way? Probably 5 and 5, it'd be a little bit easier to look at. And actually, now that I think about it, this is the first time I've looked at the 2 that came out very recently. So if you guys want to check it out, this one here is Iron Man Model 8. If you guys want to see him, I mean, that's a pretty neat one. Oh, and it's not just called Model 8 because underneath that it says Silver Centurion. Pretty cool. And then the other new one is this one here. And it's kind of interesting because they didn't actually do an Iron Man suit. This is a War Machine one, who is somebody completely different, but I guess it's also in the Hall of Armor. And this one's pretty cool because it's got like blasters on the sides. And now if you guys want to check out what the War Machine is looking like, I would say it's probably the most unique out of all of them, and I am really liking this one. And then the next one that we've got here is Iron Man Model 1, which is one of the figures that you guys saw earlier. I had to rip a bunch of them out of the cases, and now here is the complete one that I'm going to be keeping for my collection. And this one, again, looks really great. And it's funny that I have the Iron Man Mark 1 in my collection that's silver, so we're probably going to be using that one to put in one of these 6 over here. And then, everybody, the last one that we have to take a look at here is the Iron Man Model 4. Again, one that we looked at earlier where I had to rip it out of the case. But if you guys want to check it out, this is the complete one here that I'll be keeping for my collection. And so you guys can see this is all 10 of them together, and I feel like it gives you a good idea of what it's going to look like complete, and I am so excited about this. So let me go grab some of my Iron Mans that I've got in my collection. Alrighty, so I've got all of my Iron Men off to the side, and what I thought of when picking these ones out was I wanted the ones that look like they have the arms to the sides, or at least very little movement going on, so that way they actually look like they could be inside of the Hall of Armor. And I think the best place to start is with the one that I kind of already mentioned, the Iron Man Mark 1, but it's not the golden version, it's the silver one. And I'm not exactly sure why there is a different version of the exact same suit, like maybe this one is the brand new one and then a little bit later on it became silver. Somebody let me know in the comments. And I also thought that this one was perfect for the Hall of Armor because it literally is just the suit standing there. And so I think, guys, that means let's throw it right into here and let's see how this looks. Let me see if I can center this. See, it doesn't have the pegs on the bottom, so it's just gonna be sitting in there, but I think that, I mean, come on, looks amazing. Like, honestly, you guys have no idea how excited I was to do do this video. And then the next one that I've got here is one that I actually bought specifically for this video. It was one of the marks that I did not have, and I figured, hey, I have to get it. And here it is, everybody. This is the first time I have ever seen it. The AAA Anime exclusive Iron Man Mark 39. And he does have his arm up in this one, but hey, I think it's close enough. Oh, and I didn't know this. It was actually part of the Marvel 80-year celebration they did a little while ago, and this was from the Invincible Iron Man. Oh, it's gonna look great in this. And so let's pop it out here and put it right under the Iron Man Mark 1. Okay, yeah, this thing's gonna be perfect. Now, it might be a little bit harder to put it in the bottom. Ah ha ha ha, boom. Okay, guys, how's that look? Oh, it's awesome. And then the next one that I thought would be fun to put inside of here is the Make-A-Wish Iron Man, because it is just the normal Iron Man with his arms to the sides, like it could be in the Hall of Armor. This one was, again, pretty perfect. And I also love mentioning the Make-A-Wish figures because some of the proceeds from these figures go to Make-A-Wish. And so here we go, everybody. We're going to be throwing in the Make-A-Wish Iron Man, just like that. I think that's right. It's hard to see from up top, but it looks pretty good. Okay, yeah, I'm loving it. Actually, you know what? It seems to be a little off to the side. Let me fix that a bit. How is that? Okay, yeah, that looks perfect. Now, the next one that I've got here is a bit of an odd one, and it also might be the exact same sculpt as the Make-A-Wish Iron Man. If not, it's very close. It's from this 4-pack, and it is the Blacklight Iron Man. I thought it was so cool just because of the colors they used on it. It's a pretty unique one. And so I guess this one can pop right underneath the Make-A-Wish one. No pun intended. All right, so the next two that we've got here are ones that aren't exactly Iron Man suits, but they are pretty sick. And also, they did put a War Machine in here. Where is he? This one right here, so I think it's okay. And the first one that we've got here is the Punisher War Machine. Like, this is just such a sick suit. We had to talk about it today. And so here we go, everybody. Let's put him into the shelf. He's a little hard to slide in there, but yeah, I mean, come on, guys. I could not miss out on this one. And now, everybody, last but not least, we have another amazing one. This one here was from Avengers Endgame, and it is, are you guys ready for this? The Funko Shop exclusive Iron Patriot. It's got to be one of my favorites from Endgame, and I'm just loving the colors on the suit. And so now, everybody, let's put it right into the bottom, the last one that we've got open, and here we go. Oh, yeah, I mean, come on, look at it complete. And so anyways, guys, there you go. That is everything for today. And let me know in the comment section below, which suit would you have put in the Hall of Armor? And I totally would have put more of them. I just don't have enough of these guys. Because I was going through my collection, and I probably have like 10 or 15 more Iron Men that I probably could have put in here. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been an episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Singing low while I pop a bottle off of your chain swinging, clang clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always at the guala, yeah, and you are not badass beat. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter.